Alright, I'm ready to begin. Hello, everybody. Hello, Ash. Hello, Yorman Fen. I think Viff was here earlier. My apologies. I wanted to start at 9. I just needed a little bit of time. I had a couple of things I needed to do. And now that that's done, I'm nice and tired. I guess what we can do today, because there's really only one area left, which is the Wistful Wild. I'm gonna just... Oh, I forgot to change. I know. I saw it. I got it. I caught it. You didn't miss anything. Okay. I mean, we could land, okay, let's do this. I'm gonna have to try to figure out my way through these remaining 3 dungeons. Hole of Heroes is, I think, one of the hardest ones, because it's basically a boss rush. Oh yeah, you're gonna get a kick out of this area. I love this area. Think I can beat it today? Probably not, unless especially not with only 2 hours. That is not the map button. That would be insane. So, if you remember when I played, it's a little bit weird how it's angled this way. But if you remember how when I played Pikmin 1, what the map of Pikmin 1 looked like, these 2 areas might be, 2 areas, these areas might seem pretty familiar. Oh, here it is, by the way. So this dumbbell requires you to have a grand total of 200, or I'm sorry, of 100 purple Pikmin. There's no negotiating this. That's how much you have to have in order to get it. Okay. Well, this is an easy start. It only gets worse from here, don't worry. I mean, this might be a little bit new for anyone wondering. I think you could kill these guys easily. It's a little bit easier, obviously, with the triple hit. Yeah, you too, Yorman Fen. Thank you. Oh yeah, we have Gatling Grinks, by the way. I'm just really quickly doing this just to remind myself. Yeah, one of these has a treasure. This looks familiar. I can't put my finger on it, though. Actually, how do you get up to that? There's a slide. Oh, yeah, there's a slide. I remember that. Okay. And you need white Pikmin to get in here. I mean, I think the best thing to do... would be to try and, work our way around some of this, at least. Yeah, so we can bring blue Pikmin this way. Oh god, it's 3 of those? That's insane. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna reset today. Just so that way, now I know I need to bring blue Pikmin. We pretty much have to use blue Pikmin to get through most of this area. There's not a lot of ways around using blue Pikmin. And then what we'll hopefully try to do is lure the Gatling Grink into the water. Which is gonna be absolutely insanity. So, good thing I have a lot of blue Pikmin. Usually by the time I get to this point in the game, I'm not gonna lie to you, if I lose Pikmin, other than purple and white, I kind of just don't care. Especially when you get into the Dream Den. The Dream Den is, like, very difficult. Alright, we'll just pull out 100, why not? Or maybe not 100, maybe like 80, I guess. A lot. Okay. You know, it's unfortunate I did not check how many Ultra Bitters I had, because if I did, maybe I could grind some, but I guess we won't be doing that today. Okay. So yeah, the secret here is that this area is a combination of both the impact site and the final trial from Pikmin 1. If you were wondering, you know, what I was hinting at, that's what it is, basically. This entire area is like a throwback area to Pikmin 1, pretty much. Oh, we need to kill this other guy first, hold on. Maybe it'll only take 70 and we could try to bring some purple Pikmin. Okay. This is actually why the fast boots are very helpful. Yeah, we're missing 5 purple Pikmin from somewhere. I don't know from where. Maybe there's some in one of the caverns here. We just have to find it and use them. Use the flowers. I'm sorry, the Gatling Grink is over here? I'm sorry, the Gatling Grink is targeting my squad in the landing site? I missed. No, it just has like an incredible patrol path. Would you believe this shit? The Gatling Grink is insane, man. He's right there! Holy shit! Oh my god. Wait, from all appearances, this is a particularly frightening crevasse. The data is horrifying. Courage is one thing, but recklessness is something else. Perhaps we should turn back. Well, if you still wish to enter, keep your daring in check and just focus on surviving. Bro, this guy is a fucking lunatic, man. Actually, we could actually defeat him just by punching him. This is probably the meta strat, and we could just walk between his legs and he can never fire. Ow. Get up. Get up. Yeah, I guess if he has to turn, he's not that bad. See? He prioritizes turning over anything else. Oh, this would be huge, man. High level strats, boys. Oh shit. Get up. Get up. Yeah, his knockdown is instant though, as you can see. There's no like hesitation on his part. Yep, see, I was far enough away, it didn't hit me. I'm dragging you to Barb EX practice. That's probably not gonna happen. I had to do fucking P10, and I have to raid tomorrow. The thing is, I've just been playing so many video games, I haven't really had time to play 14 and, like, farm. I'll get around to it eventually. Yeah, by the way, he get point blank. That's why it's so deadly, because the projectiles in this game just take too... or they don't take too long. They're too fast. Alright, I don't really care if I take a little bit of damage. I think you get healed when you go into a sub-level. Alright, there you go. So now he's going to start to heal. So we, or rather I, with my big brain, will move out to go kill him. Or to gather him. We will gather him, just because if we don't, he'll survive, and, you know, we want him dead. We want him to stay gone for the rest of the playthrough. I will at some point, yeah. We're not... I'm just busy. I've been playing 16 a lot. I've been streaming every day, which has been a little bit more tiring than I would have liked. Like, yeah, I will definitely play Barbaricha and all the other trials. I just have not had the time and the motivation to do it. I can tell you now, this Savage tier is going to be a pain in the ass. So I've been pretty tired, all things considered. Very nice, okay. There you go. Put him in there. I don't even care. Just put him in. Oh, damn. It's gonna make seeds. Whoops. Yeah, whatever. Might as well. But yeah, I think there's a humorous line if you bring this over here. It's 1 of 1,000. No, I guess there isn't. Never mind. Is there anything back here? No, I think it's just a bunch of energy. It's kind of fitting, you know, like the end of the first game is actually the beginning of the last area in the second game. I don't know. That analogy didn't really go the way I wanted it to, actually. Okay. Obviously, there's a lot of honey here because, you know, it's difficult. Okay, let's go. Yeah, as you can see, the effect where it clouds your vision when you're, you know, behind a sub-level continues here. Alright, so now the obvious thing that we need to do is to break this. It's actually huge that we killed that Gatling Groink, by the way. Alright, this will deflood this part of the map, which you might remember where we needed to get across to get the bomb rocks. There's a couple of changes here, though, which is good. And, okay. Yeah, there is a water one. I remember the water one, yeah. And then there's electricity here as well. So we actually need to bring a lot more than... that's what I mean. I kind of wish it was a little easier. Again, Pikmin 3 figured this out perfectly. It's like the best part of Pikmin 3. What the hell? Why did I lose them? What? That was weird. That's like the best part of Pikmin 3 is that they figured out, like, hey, you know what would be cool? Let's just have it so you can command commanders to go anywhere. And then, you know, it's not even really AI. I guess it's they have the pathing figured out, right? It just, it's less work for you, you know? Okay, anyway. It's actually really good the Gatling gun came down here. I just beat it to death. Hey, yeah, the theme this time around is seasons, right? I actually forgot these are even here. There you go. Ah, shit. Alright, they killed the shit out of him. That's all I care about. And this is gonna cause, do the worms spawn here? They probably do. They might wait for you to leave, actually. There you go. Perfect. Guys. Thank you. Are they all ultra spicy? There's definitely gotta be an ultra bitter somewhere in this area. Yep, there he is. Yeah, bringing these guys back to the onion does not guarantee that they die either. It's fine. I like that they pretend to be dead. It's like all these little, like, you know, interesting, not caveats, but, you know, interesting little details about this game. I think that's really cool. Okay. We don't really need to collect all that. So as you can see, basically we've cleared out the entirety of the final trial. There's a couple changes, like there was more land here, I believe, right? It's similar but very different. And, you know, it's a lot of difference actually. Okay. Let's put back the red Pikmin since we probably won't need them. I'm gonna have to put these guys back. What else do I need? It's the Cavern of Chaos. I thought it was the Cavern of Courage. Maybe that's a, maybe that's a challenge mode one. I have to play challenge mode to really even unlock most of that, so. Alright, let's go over here. Alright, so we have... It's my favorite part of killing bulb orbs. Okay, what do we have? Yeah, I really wish the surround was easier on these guys. I think in Pikmin 3 they changed it. Pikmin 3 only has like maybe 1 or 2 really difficult encounters. Like for the life of me, I cannot do the Quaggled Mire-Clops. I cannot do that. Alright, if he's in water, Can he still light my dudes on fire? Wow, they actually do stay on fire, huh? That's interesting. Okay, very nice. Yeah, most of this is going to be us opening up. I guess I could try to do the Cavern of Chaos today, if we could get this open really fast. That's the final dungeon in the game, by the way. Locked behind both of those, I'm pretty sure. Okay, they're still not done. Okay, they are done. Oh my god. You know, I guess they supplement this by not giving them a lot of health. I think the red ones have way more health, which here obviously they don't have a lot. Okay, here you go. I'm sending them all back for a reason, because I want to go here myself. Now this is new, obviously. It shows that Olimar's crash sites were not that far from each other. Like the impact site is not that far from the final trial, which obviously you're not supposed to question the space and distance too much, but yeah. I'm detecting the howls of countless creatures in the hole ahead. It is nearly deafening. Sound analysis indicates a wide variety of creatures nesting here as a melting pot of life. Mr. President, be extremely careful. Olimar, your job is to protect his life at all costs. Which one is this? Yeah, so this is the second one. This is the Hole of Heroes. The one back here is the finale to the game, and that's why we're going to intentionally save that for last. There's also the above ground treasures. I want to make sure that when I go into the Dream Den, we're basically finishing the game. That's like the whole point. Is that the Dream Den is meant to be done last. If you don't do it last, the game continues until you have all the treasures. But there's a reveal at the end of the Dream Den that I think is kind of cool. That if you obviously save it for later, it's not as cool, I guess. Okay, so where are the above ground treasures again? They have one over there. I think one of the bulb orbs ate one of the treasures. I think we ran past a creeping chrysanthemum that had a treasure. And there's one that I don't know where it is. Okay. So we're going to do the Cavern of Chaos, which in my opinion has the harder final boss, but should theoretically be the easier cave. So let's put away... Probably don't need as many blue Pikmin. I don't think I have any notes for this. I think I only did the other ones. Probably need a bunch of you guys. 30 blue Pikmin might be a lot, though. I do not want to get halfway through one of these and then I can't actually finish it. That would be soul crushing. Okay, we have, what, 24 out? What, 20? If I take 20, then I have to not take... I can only take 5 white Pikmin, which shouldn't be bad, because anything that white Pikmin can carry, someone else can carry. So maybe that works. I don't know, though. That might be... Alright. So yeah, it's the Kakariko, I actually really like that. That's cool. It's the crows. Alright. The Conifer Spire. Yeah, I think another one's like an acorn as well. We don't really care about this. I just wanted them to come back to camp, and the easiest way to get Pikmin to come back to camp is literally just to drag them, or have them drag something back. Alright. If I fucked up, there's still enough time in the day that I will be able, I'll be able to go back and you know, change out whatever I need. Okay. Alright, time to suffer. Bro, are you fucking kidding me? We just landed, and these fuckers are already attacking. See what I mean? Some of these sub-levels are fucked up, man. We just landed. God damn. They immediately go attack electricity. That's the thing that does kind of annoy me about this, unfortunately. And that's why this game is a resetter. At least now I don't have to walk over. You know, I used to play in my living room. I used to have to stand up and walk over to the GameCube. So, see, now we have a sub-level where there's nothing immediately pressing near me. So now it's a little bit safer. Okay, maybe not safer. I did it wrong. Honestly, you just kind of have to walk out a little bit. And I mean, that is unfortunately the truth about this game, is that, ow, it might just be easier a little bit just to punch enemies to death, especially right near your landing site. It's just a little bit easier. You don't have to worry about, like, Pikmin getting hit or anything. And this is why most enemies prefer to buck Pikmin off versus change the way they're facing. I don't know why. The Gatling Grink is not programmed like that, which is only to our benefit, luckily. What the fuck is going on? The marble. Yeah, it's just a bunch of careening Dirigibugs. Nothing we haven't already seen. That was great. Do it again. Yeah, I love it. This game trolls you like that. This is why it's not really always in your best interest to just take as many Pikmin as possible and walk over to something and start trying to kill it, you know? Because, like, take a look at this sub-level, right? What does this sub-level even look like? It's a floating, like, metal container, basically. So I think the biggest thing to remember is that you're floating above an abyss. So, like, I have to fight these guys basically over land. Because, like, as you can see, I could easily... That is a crazy throw. Do you see that? That was insane. I've never seen a Dirigibug make a throw like that. Oh my god, why did you have to do that? Thank you. Hoop. Let's kill this guy. No, he has to hold it because I think he flies lower. Or maybe I'm just throwing past him. Yeah. I really feel like they need a little bit more of a cooldown between when they throw one and then when they spawn another. Oh my god. They really do need a longer cooldown, I feel. Because they could just spawn another one after throwing it. They don't even throw it that far away. Now I want fan art of the Captain roided out. You know, it probably exists. Pikmin had a lot of fan art back in the day. People used to make a lot of Nintendo fan art, you know, back in the good old glory days. I remember they used to put in Nintendo Power. They had Metroid Prime fan art. It was cool, you know? Nowadays, people look at it, I think, a lot more, and maybe not everybody, but nowadays, I think a lot more people look at it, like, cringily after, like, you know, Sonic Chew and the Chris Chan era. But it was kind of cool to see people who, you know, have some degree of, like, artistic talent, you know, really make their own stuff. I thought that was kind of neat. Because I was never one, I can't draw people. He did it again, by the way. Oh god, okay, well, hold up. Asshole. Okay, how is this gonna work now? We are kind of at the point now where we can't really afford to lose Pikmin on a sub-level, even just a couple. So, from here on out, we're gonna try to play it very safe. Especially purple Pikmin, since we have to, you know, carry back the dumbbell, which is going to be the hardest thing that we do in the game. I think we're good. I think everything's fine. Very nice. The Enamel Buster. The Toothache. It's cool too, especially since they added a bunch of stuff. I kind of want to replay Metroid Prime with the vocalization, which wasn't in any version I've ever played of it. That was like something for the Japanese version that they removed for the American version. I kind of want to play that, actually. I don't know when I'll, probably, you know, maybe one day in a month or so, maybe next month. You know what? Next month is Metroid month. That's actually perfect. Huh. Next month is also the 10-year anniversary of Pikmin 3, so that might be worth doing as well. Alright. Oh boy, this will be fun. I will try to make like a guide for this game, at least my own personal taste. Oh, fuck no. Don't tell me it's here. Don't tell me the fucking thing is here, please. Oh no, it's even worse somehow. It's actually terrible. Now please steal my Pikmin so I can kill you this way. This floor, I'll love it. I don't remember this floor in particular. Do we have to kill all three? Probably not, right? One of these probably has treasure. Let's kill the swooping bugs first. By the way, welcome, a weird individual. Yeah, no, I don't know, I've played this game before many times in my childhood. I haven't really played it a lot in the last couple of years since I went to high school. And obviously even that was a long time ago. Let's get these guys out the way. They all have treasure? Are they out of their fucking minds? And there's no water to extinguish them. Oh, this is gonna be a great floor. Now I see why this is annoying. They all have treasure and I don't have a lot of red Pikmin. Sweet. This will be great. I don't know. I don't really want to waste 3 ultra bitters here. That would be really bad. I think I brought way too many of everything else. You could stun them with purple. Really? Oh man, I'm not that good, dude. I hate to be that guy. I'm not that good at this game, okay? Oh, they get knocked forward. Sweet. Alright, well, that's bad. Can I punch them to death? I feel like maybe I could punch them to death as well. If I'm willing to sit here for 5 minutes slowly punching each one to death. Why did I attack this guy from the front? Dude, what the fuck? Yo, they get... This is why I don't like this map. I said this when I was fighting the, what was it? The man at legs. I don't really like this type of map. It seems like Pikmin really don't navigate around a lot of the obstacles very well. Okay, how much health does he have? Oh my god, we barely did anything to him. Oh, good lord. I should have brought more red Pikmin. I should have brought like 50 at this point. Actually, no, too early, too early. They all have treasure. That's insanity. You know, I should just use the Ultra Bitters. Yeah, I should just use the Ultra Bitters then. Why am I going to lose this? This is probably a hard set sub-level as well. I'm just going to use them. Why am I going to torture myself? That's what they're... I love that one. That's what they're there for, yeah. But yeah, like I said, you could punch stuff to death, but if you guys want me to stream until 4 a.m., we could punch stuff to death. And it pretty much works on everything besides bosses and the Titan Dweeble. Like, any normal enemy that's on ground level, you could just punch it to death. Like, you could punch the hermit crab enemies, you could punch pretty much everything to death. Yeah, forget it. We'll just use the ultra bitters, and if we have to go back and farm them later, then I'm willing to do that. Again, no time limit, this is not a speed run, so whatever. If I have to take extra time to do it, this is actually a slightly better setup, maybe. Alright, come grab them. Okay. Oh wow, they actually did not shake them off. He actually did not shake off 2 Pikmin, nice. Alright, we're just gonna ultra bitter them. That does not turn off the flames though. I think I found that out the hard way one time. All it does is prevent them from obviously standing and fighting back. Alright, buff. Like, why even struggle? Cease the struggling. Begin the murder. Resistance is futile. Yeah, see, they're still on fire even while stoned. Alright, there you go. And I got it back? Are you kidding me? Dude, I need bitters. Fuck. Stop this. I need the ultra bitters. Damn. Alright, well, that's it. We could go back and pick up all the Pikmin. How are they still on fire? Or still excited? I have no idea how that works. But yeah, a weird individual, you're actually doing exactly what I kind of want to do. Once I'm done with this game, like for streaming it myself, I actually want to watch other people play it. Namely, people who've never played it. Because I think it would be a very interesting, very challenging sort of game to watch people play. Because this is one of the harder games, I think, on the GameCube for sure. It's not Path of Radiance difficult, but it's definitely not... Oh, shit. Well, hopefully that's just the sound effect playing. You could push a captain into it and you could get 2? I never knew that. Okay, that's something I will try to pull off. I probably will not be able to actually get that off routinely, but that would be interesting to do. Where is it? Oh, yeah, right there. But yeah, I want to watch like people who've never played this game, like just download it and just, you know, I'm looking forward to Pikmin 4. Pikmin are really cute, guys. I love Pikmin. They're really cute. They look cool. And the only thing they know is Pikmin 3, which is a very lax, nice, chill game. And I want to watch them just get... First of all, this game, as soon as you get all 5 types, is like a punch to the face. Because immediately, some of the man at legs is just a murder machine. I don't even think you can outrun the man at legs with purple Pikmin. I don't think it's possible. So, yeah. I played Pikmin since I was 7. It's fun watching people. It's so fun watching people play Pikmin 2. Yeah, and now it's on the latest console, so there's like no, you know, no barrier to entry. You know what I mean? Oh, great, falling rocks. Sweet. Creeping chrysanthemum? Absolutely. Oh, great. I like how it didn't do anything to it. Are you serious? Look at this floor. This is a nightmare. I forget how bad the Wistful Wilds are sometimes. Look at this, dude. It's a whole floor and they all regenerate. Technically, it's easy to punch them to death because they just smack themselves in the face. Yeah, Pikmin 3 was way easier. The Quaggled Meyerclops, the final boss, wow, you didn't hit me. And I think like 1 or 2 other things were the only hard parts of the game. And they even let you rewind days, but that was a feature in Wii Pikmin as well. I actually don't own New Play Control Pikmin 2. I own it digitally, but I don't own it physically. I own the first game physically for the GameCube and the Wii. my original version of Pikmin 1 is actually near launch day, because I think it was a launch title. It was like one of the first run editions of it, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I'm killing these guys the slow way. Fuck that. At least a couple of them. Nah, probably all of them. There's 3 here. There's one to my left that didn't even trigger. Grace Beth, welcome to the stream. Thank you guys for stopping by. It's funny, thank you guys for stopping by a stream that started late. I really do appreciate it. It's my apologies. I'm going to stream this again on Monday, and we'll pretty much beat it for sure on Monday. Probably just going to do Cavern of Chaos and maybe 1 or 2 other things tonight. Because all we have left is the Wistful Wild. So if we could clear out the Wistful Wild, that would just be really good. Like, the above ground, that is. There you go. Dude, these are both creeping chrysanthemums. Like this is actually kind of insane. There's like 5 on this floor. Okay. And that's how they get you. They try to get you at the exit. Oh, okay. Grace is in Discord. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for spreading the word. I'm nervous. Because I know I could kill it with purple Pikmin relatively easily. I'm gonna fuck this up royally. It's time. And that's why purple Pikmin are ridiculously broken in this game. Don't worry, there's still tons more I have to kill. That's just the start. That's the warm-up. Actually, don't need to bring all Pikmin. Yeah, I run to the exit. I don't bring them with me. That's the trap. That's how they get you, because everyone teleports with you to the next sub-level. So there's no point in bringing everybody with you. You could just, you don't need to bring anybody. You actually missed it last stream. Bulborbs can actually bite Pikmin through, hold on, let me see if I can bait this guy. Bulborbs can bite Pikmin through the wall, actually, which I did not know. I don't know, I just did not know that, actually. That's something what, dude? Yes, and we have to collect the green pepper. Here we go. Alright. That's not what I want. I want them to face the other way, so when I bring my Pikmin in here... Come on, turn around. Okay, now bite yourself. This might not work. Nah, shit. I don't want him to face north, because then it's going to be really hard for me to try to kill him. This is going to be so impossible. I wonder... No, I'm not going to be able to sneak in here, because the Mamunta is right there. How close is the aggro range? Oh, this is ridiculous. That happens a lot in some Pikmin 2 mods. Yeah, the collision, it just checks underneath at first. Yeah, I did not know that, actually. That was something I found out for the first time in almost 20 years last night, which is very fun. Okay, can we squeeze by this? Let's kill this one back here first. No. Whatever. I fucked that up. As usual. You have to get the somersault in the air. That's what staggers them. This is only sub-level 3. I'm not gonna have a terrible time in the later ones. I mean, I kind of should have expected something like that, because it is kind of an old game to begin with. That's definitely my fault. I should have expected, like, the collision would just have it go right through the wall. Okay. There's not really much of a reason to do anything else. I guess I should have just brought something else. You could probably bring like 50 red Pikmin into this. Because it doesn't... I'm just worried that like I'm going to encounter something that weighs like 20 that's in water. What's actually cool is that in this game, when you defeat a boss and the boss drops an item, the item that the boss drops will adapt to how many Pikmin are remaining in your army. And the reason they do that is so that way you don't fight the boss, defeat it, you lost all your Pikmin, now you can't claim the treasure. But obviously losing any amount of Pikmin is kind of just not optimal anyway. And earlier in the game, it's not that bad. But earlier in the game, you could arguably say it's easier to not lose Pikmin, so... See, maybe Pikmin 2 mods would be fun to play, but I'm sure they're the craziest and most intense things out there. I don't know if I'm prepared to live that life of playing someone's, like, nightmarish Pikmin 2 mod. An entire sub-level of Gatling Grinks and, okay. Anything here? Yes, it's buried. I'm not ready for that kind of commitment. It's also entirely possible that you just get a really favorable sub-level layout. And if you get that, then you're just set. You don't have to worry about anything. So that's why sometimes resetting if you just get a bad layout is actually faster than completing a bad layout. It's just easier. Okay, we can actually move this now. Is this the skull? No, we already got the skull. What is this, a potato? It really is a potato. They actually weren't kidding. Alright, I guess we could just wait. It's actually kind of fitting. Like, the whole point of the Wistful Wild is, like, it's seeds, it's... We had a pine cone as a treasure. Every area and every sub-level kind of follows a certain theme. So last time we were getting Christmas presents in the Frontier Cave. The Subterranean Complex had like a bunch of mechanical parts and a light bulb. Things like that, which I think is kind of cool. Play Pikmin 2 Kaizo. What exactly does Kaizo mean? Like, I've seen that word get thrown around with like Mario games. But like, what does Kaizo specifically mean? Oh, I'm gonna do the thing, by the way. You can actually get to the exit and then just interact with it before the rock hits your Pikmin. You'll probably be fine. It only seemed like the game advanced a couple frames after that, so you're probably fine. It probably sets your Pikmin to immune. I mean, if it doesn't, they're dead and you absolutely can't bring them back. It just means a really hard mod? Okay. There's an Emperor Bulblax here. He doesn't have the treasure, does he? There's multiple. Oh, yeah, they're small. They're small in this sub-level. Yeah, I remember this, I think. He has treasure. It's like it's really weird. It's like an incubating ground for them. What is this? That's treasure. It's a yoga cup. A yoga cup. A yogurt cup. You know, the best way to beat them? Can you feed them the bomb rocks? By any chance? And just have them die via eating bomb rocks? There we go. Come on, buddy. Do you have to punch them to prep it? Oh, yeah, no. He doesn't regenerate, does he? Yeah, you can't punch him because technically he counts as a boss still. Okay. There you go. Does he regenerate? Oh, he never gives up. No, wait, never mind. Yes, he does. Oh, shit. Come on, right here. Eat this. What? He's a quitter! Oh no! He has no interest in my tomfoolery. I'm so fucked. I'm gonna have to use purples. Well, I mean, this sub-level probably isn't too terrible. So it'll be fine, maybe. Yeah, they have a leashing range. They also look to see if you're below them, which is interesting. I've never done that before. Yeah, I'm gonna use purple and throw them between the eyes. You can throw them between the eyes? You guys know a lot more about this game, at least fighting this specific cave, than I do. Does the boss music go away? I guess not. Yeah, once a boss is triggered, the boss music doesn't stop. Alright, well, we just landed here. I didn't really do anything. In fact, I would say that was a pretty big failure, so... Okay. Let's see. Between the eye stalks? What? That doesn't really trigger too well. Wow, that actually did pretty well. Okay, the other one is what? In the water? Does he even have anything? Maybe we're in luck. Maybe they... You know, they wouldn't let me get away with that. Oh, wait, hold on. What is this path? Dude, this path is awful. Wow. That just makes me feel all sorts of weird. Alright, well, the good news is I could probably get away... I could probably get away with maybe feeding him 1 or 2 bomb rocks. Let's try to prep this. This totally won't work. It's better to do it from the front. Yeah, okay. I didn't know that they automatically show up once the Pikmin come out of the ground like that. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Or, you know, once they're right in front of them. There you go. Wait, why is he hurt? What? His tongue is also way smaller in this game, which I think is pretty funny. Alright. Let's space these out just in case. It's so great. A game about Pikmin, and the best way to fight the bosses is using no Pikmin. Yeah, I love it. This game is great, man. Boom! Yeah, if we could get him with 2 more, he's gonna die from this before I even have to use Pikmin. This guy is actually easier than the other one. There you go. Right here, right here, right here. What? Too late. It hurt him, but it doesn't hurt him as much if he doesn't eat it. What? Okay, whatever. Can he come all the way over here? No. Unfortunate. It's gotta be like right in front of him. I think his tongue is smaller now, so the hitbox is just a little bit slimmer, I guess, for lack of a better way of putting it. Log saver, the other method's more efficient. Yeah, it's more time efficient. Well, he's about to die. I couldn't imagine that we lose any amount of Pikmin. Let's make sure he doesn't heal when he's in the ground. Thank you. Right behind you, big guy. What? No! I've been betrayed by this man. Dude, don't fuck up now. There you go. Dead. He didn't even have anything. Oh, never mind. That was just the adventurer spirit in me wanting to kill him just because. That's all. Wow. I know the whole game, dog. You know, I respect that. It's really hard to even find someone who knows a lot about Pikmin. You know, it seems like I'm glad the series got like a new lease on life with Pikmin 3, but the first two games, especially the second game, plays so differently than Pikmin 3 at all. You know, it's kind of, it's unique in that aspect, I guess. All right, what's the other treasure? It's not over here. Did I see it already? Is it behind something? Oh yeah, it's the yogurt cup. Yeah. All right, there's a lot of water. I don't feel comfortable around water, but I guess we should try to bring everyone over here. There you go. Oh, nice. So yeah, I'm glad Pikmin 4 is bringing back sub-levels. I don't think they'll be as difficult as this, though. I think that they're going to be way more relaxed and nice. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people probably are going to buy this, and I don't know. It's not even to make me feel good that I beat a hard game when I was younger. I just think it's very interesting how, you know, most of the time when you play a sequel, usually it's easier than the first game. I think Pikmin is one of those uncommon examples where the second game is actually 10 times harder. All right, very nice. Oh no, it's coffee creamer. It's milk. Or yeah. Okay. Anyway, very nice. Hopefully we can get another ultra bitter, either randomly from eggs or just in general, because I would like to have a couple. So after this, I'll probably end up doing Perplexing Pool. Maybe I should just go up to 9 ultra bitters, just so that way I can pretty much cheese the game. I don't know. Because I know the whole of Heroes is like a boss rush. Oh, there's nothing here. Perfect. Yes, here we go. Okay, perfect. Maybe blue Pikmin. I'm gonna bank that we won't need a lot. And that's all the 100 purple Pikmin that we need to carry the weight. Now, mind you, it takes them a long time to carry it back to base. It's the heaviest item in Pikmin history. It takes a long time to carry it back. Okay, well, you don't really need 100 white Pikmin, but whatever. For the novelty of it, I guess. Yeah, it takes a quarter of the day. Okay, at least I'm not crazy when I say that. And if each day's, what, 15 minutes? That's what, about just under 4 minutes, give or take? Oh, shit. Hi. Did you drop anything? Yes, honey. Very nice. That's really all I need. Yeah, on a rest sub-level, I don't think you could lose Pikmin. There's also no treasure, as you can see. This is just, oh, well, you had a rough time. You know, if you lost a couple Pikmin, there's a Bud Pop. We could leave if we want. But I'm going to be risky. I'm going to keep going. A day's 13 minutes? Okay. Never mind. I thought it was 15. 13 minutes. So that's 6.5. Yeah, so it's still roughly, it's just a little bit. I think it's close to like 3 3/4. It's a long time. Luckily, it's right near spawn, so. Okay. This will be a fun sub-level. You got aggroed off of that? Man, you thirsty. Dude, these frogs are ridiculous. Let's see if I can get the surround. Would you believe this game? Dude, this game is so insane. I never do. That's the reason I never do it. It's just not worth it. I had all 100 Pikmin around him, almost in a circle. We got this again, by the way. Almost in a circle around him, and he was still able to jump. It's just with purple Pikmin, you might as well just stagger everything to death. So I guess it's just not worth doing that then. That one's on me. Okay. Is this the same one? Okay, this is actually cool. You could see that the sub-level is different. I actually like that about Pikmin 2. It's one of the really neato things about this game, is that you can actually see sub-levels being different. This is interesting. You know how it is. I'm a man of curiosities and weird things, you know? That's why I play GameCube games 20 years after the fact. Why not? How'd you get up there? Well, you know what? A large part of it is just because, like, these games mean a lot to me. They're from my childhood. Like, I couldn't imagine not playing them, as weird as that might sound. Like, they're a little bit too important to me to not play, if that makes sense. So, like, even if they did not re-release Pikmin, you know, I would probably still play just to mess around. You know, maybe in, like, a little bit. I won't play Wind Waker again, because I haven't played Wind Waker in a few years. And I think that would be, like, kind of interesting, you know? It'd be like, oh, I'll play the GameCube version of Wind Waker. And maybe someday I'll even get around to Star Fox Assault, which I keep promising and never deliver on. That's how we operate on this channel. We promise playthroughs that happen, like, 3, 10, 50 years later. Can you go back up the wall, actually? I think he can. Maybe not, okay. Maybe we're in luck. I love the game. Yeah, I was basically, it wasn't my first console. I had the PlayStation, I played Spyro, but I'll tell you right now, the GameCube is definitely the console I played the most on. Up until, obviously, later on with the 360, you know, playing a bunch of multiplayer games and stuff like that. This floor is actually kind of suspiciously easy. Very suspiciously easy, because then we don't even need to mess with that guy over there. Okay. Smash Bros, Sunshine. That's why I'm going to play Sunshine next week, because I just want to play it. I haven't played it since 2021 or something. And that's why I wish I could buy that collection digitally. I really should have, and I made a mistake and I didn't. I own it physically, but not digitally, which is still the better of the two, but I wish I had bought it in both formats. Okay. Now we need the other treasure. Ow. I gotta be careful. Some of this is gonna be a little... Oh, no! Oh, kill him! Where is it? In here? The Wollywog has it. Oh, great. Okay. Let's try to kill it with purples. This floor wasn't really that difficult anyway, so if we have to redo it, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. We just have to dodge the initial hit and then not miss the throw. Can't even jump. I just love watching that, man. It's so, like, cathartic. It's so that's why I started using it more. It just feels good, you know? It's powerful. It's like, wow. But yeah, like I said, when I had a GameCube from when it immediately came out, because I remember asking my mom for an N64, and she was like, no, what's the point of buying an N64? It's old. Which ironically now would be worth a lot of money, but that's besides the point, because memories matter more than money. That's the copium response. But seriously though, I remember getting it really early on. I had it basically almost like launch week-ish. And yeah, mine came with Smash Bros. I think there was another one that came with Luigi's Mansion. I did not have that. Mine came with Smash Bros. That's the one I remember distinctly. And then I got Sunshine, I got Pikmin, I got Metroid Prime was my 4th game on the console, which was pretty cool. Oh great, they're gonna go for the poison. Hold on. Look at this dude! What a camper! Thank you. See, even the game knows. Even the game knows I'm about to get screwed over big time. Forget it. I kind of miss these guys. These guys just look cool. They're like big puffer fish. And I've talked about a lot of the games, like Battle for Bikini Bottom was another game I played a lot of. You know, that was when I was really in my SpongeBob phase and things like that. That's why I always say I divide up... This is not close enough. No, okay. I divide up the GameCube into 3 distinct eras. 2001 to 2002, 2003 to 2004, and then 2005 to 2006. And I always say that because, oh, is this 15? 10. I always say that because, you know, in 2002, the games just felt different. They looked different. They played differently than 2003 and 4. And then at the end of it, you had Twilight Princess, which is like, in my opinion, like the peak of the GameCube. That was like the finale of that chapter, man. You could not go wrong with that game. Lives in a pineapple. Yeah, and the game actually opens with that too, which is really cool. Well, look at that. You can see Out of Bounds right there. Oh, it's another battery that got changed. Everyone's favorite. Can you die already, please? I lost all my flowers because of that. That's one thing I do like in Pikmin 3. The throw menu having like more obvious options is actually really nice. That's a nice touch. So like you can see what's next on the roster. So you know, if you're mashing, you're not gonna accidentally pass what you want. This is really suspicious how easy this dungeon became after that second floor or after that third floor. This is interesting. Okay. And then after this, I'll go grab that one honey. Is there another one over here? Probably, yeah. It'll probably drop from above. Dude, it was all my purple Pikmin that got deflowered. That's insane. Yeah, Viv, if you've never played Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, it's probably only $20 now. You could... This was definitely a Duracell, by the way. You could probably pick that one up for really cheap. It's really worth it. It's a really good remake, actually. Despite what the reviews say, it's actually very good. The worst thing about it are the loading times. I will agree. The loading times are not very great. Everything else about it's great. I had a blast playing it back in 2020. Oh, he didn't flower, damn. Okay, whatever. What are you doing? There we go. Oh, I don't want to find out if he can hit me through the gate. I don't want to. I already know how that one's gonna go, bros. I'm okay. Okay, luckily for me, there's a way in there that does not involve trying to figure out the gate. Oh no. Really? Oh my god, dude. This is actually kind of awful. Oh, great. Dude, they could... Okay. 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 Now think about this. I have to kill one of these bugs without getting tossed around. Dude. It's like hurricane force winds in here. Alright, go. Go, 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 go. We're just gonna lose all the flowers we just got, basically. Look at this, covering for his friend, man. Well, he's dead. But we have not a single flower left. Coming down. Very nice. Okay. Unbelievable. After what they did with Jedi. I mean, to be fair, Jedi didn't run well. I can't cover for Jedi in this one. That one was definitely unoptimized, like, to hell and back. It's unfortunate. I don't know if you saw Viv, but they already started work on the next game in the series. Now, they did say that they wanted it to be a trilogy. So this might very well be the final game in the Cal Kestis trilogy, but I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. I don't know. Again, I'd like for them to, you know, make a bunch of games in this vein. You know, I don't know how much it would be considered milking to a degree, but you know, they make good games. I very much liked it, you know. Now, obviously, Outlaws is coming out, so who knows anything about Outlaws, if that's going to be good or not. Like, I trust Ubisoft. I like a lot of Ubisoft games, but I'm not going to pretend like every game they make is gold. Like, I like Watch Dogs 1, if that gives you some idea of my tastes. And then Watch Dogs 2 and 3. Well, Watch Dogs 2 was okay. I didn't hate it. It just didn't have the same appeal to me, personally. It felt like the story was definitely much more lacking in Watch Dogs 2 than Watch Dogs 3. Okay. The impenetrable cookie. Alright, we don't really care about that then. Whatever. Dude, I have no flowers. Oh, no, I have one. I have exactly one flower. A blue Pikmin somehow survived that. Okay. This is gonna be great. Okay. Viewers hid that. Oh, they hid that it didn't run well. What? Bro, what is going on this floor? Oh, this is nightmare fuel. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I haven't trusted reviewers when it came to video games for the longest in ages. I suspect that a lot of the negative reviews on Bikini Bottom Rehydrated were very negatively fueled because they had an AMA on Reddit. Or, well, not Reddit, what was it? It was 8chan. Because remember, back in the day, they hated 8chan. They wanted to try to fucking eradicate 8chan off the face of the fucking earth. If you remember that plot arc, that was several chapters ago. And I was like, dude, people get their lives ruined on Reddit. What is it fucking... Oh, no! That's right, keep stepping. I'm gonna have to kill these guys by punching. I might just do that. Yeah, Reddit is literally no better or worse than 4chan at this point. I don't know why. The only people that would probably say that that's not the case are probably fucking Redditors. Reddit is pretty much just as toxic, just as ridiculous, just as many people, like, do as much stupid shit in personal armying, maybe more. Like, you go on half of these subreddits and like, everything is blocked, everything is not talked about. Oh my god! This happened to me before, by the way. What the fuck? Well, he didn't... So he knocks Pikmin... It's really weird how the Gatling Groink does or does not kill Pikmin. It seems to be very... I don't want to say arbitrary, but it just seems to be kind of random how the game says, hey, we're gonna kill your Pikmin now. I never really figured it out. I think if they're knocked down already, it will kill them. But otherwise, it seems or like a direct hit, maybe. I don't really know. But needless to say, as you saw, while I was over here dealing with this dude, the other one spawned, or didn't spawn. He worked his way to my landing site, pretty much out of, oh my god, pretty much out of nowhere. I think it has to be a real direct hit for it to matter. Don't worry, in challenge mode, I'll happily fight these guys with Pikmin. But in story mode, you know, to conserve... Oh, that's nice. Come on, get up, get up! Alright, you're immune. Very nice. In story mode, I want to, you know... I'm not racing for any records here, you know what I mean? Alright, after we do this, we have to rush over and grab his body, basically. Seems like these are the only two on the floor, which is good. Man, I don't know. I feel like trusting reviewers, even sometimes trusting YouTubers, is kind of a risky venture. Definitely reviewers. I mean, like, because they're paid to fucking say good things about it. You think that a game that a company wants to do well, they're gonna allow some randoms on the fucking internet to, like, not shit on, but, you know, say, hey, this game doesn't really do that great, you know, it doesn't really perform well, guys, so maybe you shouldn't spend your money on it? You think they're actually gonna do that and just, like, be cool with it? I just don't think so. I think that they're gonna say, well, if you don't give it good reviews, we're not gonna give you extra copies. And I'm sure every company is guilty of this, so this is not like me saying, oh, well, Ubisoft sucks, or oh, Nintendo sucks. I think all of them are just as guilty of this. So, I come back and I'm on this floor. Yeah, don't worry, you didn't miss much. I punched one to death, and then the other one ran right for my landing site. But it worked out, somehow. Pretty sweet, huh? I'm really excited for Pikmin 3, or Pikmin 4. I will play the Olimar DLC for Pikmin 3 Deluxe, since I never finished that. I think I actually have that kicking around in my stream tab for setting up streams. So I'll probably play... Wait, what? Oh, we do have 100. Okay. I'll probably play that, after this, maybe. Just so I can finish it. I want to see what the story is. Alright, here's the treasure. It's just a bunch of bulb orbs. This is, like, a lot of enemies. This might be the most enemies in a single area in this game at all. Like, this is insane. Like, look at this. How many are even here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 bulb orbs in that room alone. Luckily, there's no reason to go into that room, so I will not be fighting them. And then we carried back, what, like 2? So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in that room. There's 30 between these two rooms. That's insane. Like I say, Pikmin 2 is a combat game. It's normally not that combat heavy. Okay, fuck. Okay. That was actually pretty good. I almost got everyone flowered. Okay. Okay. Just carry back just to get them out the way. I just don't want to have to deal with them. If this is the only treasure on the floor, then this floor becomes really easy once you kill the Gatling Groinks. See if they could just carry it out. They probably can. Yeah. You hate this floor? I love this floor. This is a great setup for this floor. Like I said, this playthrough, I've had some really good setups for some floors. Like, if I've had bad setups, usually I just reset right away. Like, we had electricity, I think, on floor 1. I just reset. This game does have a little bit of glitches with the way sub-levels are generated. Sometimes, certain objects will not actually spawn in because the game doesn't have room to place them on the sub-level it's generated. It's very rare, it varies. Sometimes it's very common for things to not spawn. Other times it's very uncommon. and sometimes I think you'll only see once in a life. It's like, it's insane. I'm sure that someone's run the calculation. I remember reading about this ages ago. Like, this game's generation of sub-levels is actually kind of weird. Sometimes the sub-levels are very similar, which is why on multiple playthroughs, they'll feel samey, for lack of a better way of putting it. But I think that's fine, because in a game with this much, you know, how dynamic the combat is, I don't know if I want to have 100 different variations of a sub-level, you know what I mean? Alright, we're just running into this. I'm not... Imagine someone thinking they have to drag all their Pikmin to each floor's exit. Dude, that would be insane. You would be torturing yourself to do that. I got this turned into the shower room out of nowhere. Bro, a treasure is literally right here. What the hell is going on? I'm literally over here talking about, like, I'm talking about great sub-level setups, and here's this. Is this the only treasure? Please say yes. Could you imagine? We'd be out of here. This stream would be like the shortest stream I'd ever do. The Wiggle Noggin. We have a careening Dirigibug. Oh, great. Okay, so this sub-level is actually really small. Right? What even happens in here? Nothing. It's actually very nice because I get space to organize my thoughts, basically, which is exactly what I would want. Okay. Yeah, that's an obvious throw off. No. Well, I got out of that instantly. Nice. By the way, Bomb Rocks still work in water, in case you're wondering. I wonder, if you hit this guy, does he drown? No. Whoa! Yeah, he's dead. Alright. That's like the #1 threat on this sub-level, I guess. Okay, can you drop that in there? No, shit. Okay. Alright, you see, now you see the difficulty of this floor. Because we can't really, we have to fight these guys over here. He's gonna drop this right next to us, which means we cannot do anything about that. But what's nice is that since there's no, like, infinite abyss, we can just fight him, like, right here, like this. Before he spawns another bomb rock, basically. It's actually the easiest fight I've had with them all game. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can carry this nipple back. Okay, no, it's 15. So we have to break this. Alright, now we can carry the nipple back. Obviously, the biggest danger is that the, Actually, why am I gonna take this many Pikmin with me? Just take these guys, yeah. The biggest danger is that a Pikmin falls in the deep end of the pool, basically, and you're unable to get them back. That's the biggest danger. So you don't really need a lot of blue Pikmin for this floor. I think 20 was a good number. 20 was a good number. I think white Pikmin, you almost don't even need to... What? Maybe 5. 5 is always a safe number. Because white Pikmin aren't really good for combat, and, you know, obviously you don't want to kill them by feeding them to whatever, so... I think really I needed more red Pikmin. I needed like 50 red... What the fuck was that? Where'd they go? Why did they walk into the water? Why did they just do that? What if they weren't blue Pikmin? That's it, right? Yeah, okay. That was not great. Okay. I don't know why that happened the way it did. Is this the end? Yeah, okay, here we go. How does this boss work? Can this boss drop rocks on your landing site, by the way? I forget how this boss works. Let's take these guys. We'll figure it out, I guess. Here he is. So the way this boss works is he will roll at you in a very intimidating fashion. His tracking is very fast. And that will cause rocks to... this wasn't very optimal. Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit hard with no ultra bitters. Holy shit. What's the angle to throw at him? Very hard to get to is what it is. Spray him again. Can you respray? Let's see. Alright, one more. I think you could respray to keep them stimulated, but I'm not too sure. It's a very cursed thing to say. Alright, got him. That wasn't that bad. Oh, what the fuck? He drops a fucking baby head? Dude, this game is so cursed. What the hell is this thing? It's not a real treasure. Dude, who modeled this? Dude. Who at Nintendo modeled that? That's insanity, man. You should sue. That is terrifying. Yeah, none of the Wistful Wild bosses drop treasure, basically. Or suit upgrades. I think we have every suit upgrade in the game. It's only from the first half of the game, yeah. So the sphere chart and the survey chart are required to access the three main areas of the game. And everything else comes from the different ones in there. So like the solar system is kind of helpful, not really, which is why I don't really like to do the subterranean complex. Ironically, the Rocket Fist would be worth going for earlier in the game. The Rush Boots themselves are not very helpful. And then everything else is, you know, the Mega Tweeter is not that ridiculous, but the Pluckaphone's helpful. All the suit upgrades are good. Like, see, most of these are just not very vital, you know what I mean? Alright, well that was pretty nice. That is... Dude, the eyes are moving! How has Nintendo not capitalized on this obvious, amazing asset that they should totally use in like 50 other games? Look at this thing. Look at it. Look at this. This is actually like the single worst treasure in the game. Can I get a good picture of this so I could use it in something later? Dude, this thing is awful. The fucking doll head. Ugh. The silencer. Yo, this is terrifying, man. Alright, you know what? Actually, we live in the best era of gaming where you could just do that. I'm gonna make this a fucking GIF on my streams. You can thank me later, by the way, guys. You're welcome. I don't know what I'll use it for, but I'll use it for something. That is terrifying, man. That's something I'd expect from Eternal Darkness, not a Pikmin game. Oh, man. Alright. Very nice. This is, we actually completed this cave with no casualties, which was, again, my intention. Very nice. Almost 2,000 Pokos from that alone. I mean, what is it, like 19... 1940, right? That's not bad. They call the lobster gland the lobster claw the mysterious remains. Okay. You know, I wonder how close this is to that one Pikmin 3 map. Probably not very. Okay, we're gonna end this day here because there's no reason to continue onward. We'll just go to sunset. Oh man, I kind of want to go farm Ultra Bitters. Maybe I'll do that. I hope enemies don't respawn while I'm gone. That'll be not great. I mean, to be fair, we built all the bridges, we did everything, so we should be fine. I'm gonna go farm Ultra Bitters. Oh yeah, Gatling Groink comes at night to blow up Pikmin. Because they just don't care in the Wistful Wild. They just throw everything at you. Yeah, oh no, we've not seen the last of Gatling Groinks, by the way. Not at all. Alright, 2013. We lost 5? Oh, yeah, because we transformed them. That's right. Yeah, okay. Oh, here we go. I love this. You get spam messages from some random person. Don't we all want friends who will smile when we need a little sunshine in our day? Sure, if you see friends who need a smile, give them your best one. This was really cool in the 2000s because I just, like, got my first email address. So I was like, oh, you need to be careful of spam. Spam is evil. Spam is terrible. I mean, they're not wrong about that. Oh, Hole of Heroes is 13. Okay. All right, let's go to the Perplexing Pool. I'm just going to farm out some Ultra Bitters. What time is it? Maybe we could kind of start was it Hole of Heroes? We might have enough time to do maybe a day or two of this, which is pretty much all I would want to do anyway. So, what do we need again? Technically, white Pikmin are the fastest, but I mean, you can only gain or lose time based on how quickly you get to them in the first place. So, I don't know. Let's do 70, and then we'll send 30 over to go farm Ultra Spicies. Which means we also have to kill these guys down here. Almost lost him. What the hell? There's more? Okay. Oh yeah, they're back. All the enemies are back. Isn't this great? It's like a festival. Can you not? Thank you. I mean, the cool thing about this is we don't actually even have to fight the fiery blowhog. He's just kind of in the way. He can't hurt me and he can't hurt my Pikmin. Oh, great. Very nice. Yeah, I'll just drag them back. That way they're out the way. Does that fiery Bulblax ever respawn? No, it does not. Okay, that's interesting. It never respawns. It's just there as a progression gate, you know? Like if you wanna get yellow Pikmin, you have to kill it, you know what I mean? It's just there to be annoying, which is understandable. It's a challenge. It's basically a mini boss, is the exact wording I should use. Yep, no problem, Ash. You have a good one. Have a good one. So yeah, to answer, I guess, the question I was talking about earlier, this will only probably require one more stream. One more stream to do Hole of Heroes and Cavern of Chaos on Monday, and then I guess I could go back to Pikmin 3 and just try to beat those challenge maps real fast. So by the week after next, we'll be completely done with Pikmin until the end of this month, when Pikmin 4 comes out, actually, because it's not coming out in August, it's coming out this month. Which is pretty dope. So, no complaints here. More than happy to play some Pikmin again. Do the onions have a max Pikmin? To my knowledge, no. The maximum is probably something like 999 for, you know, game data reasons, right? Like, they can't just have infinite Pikmin be generated forever. But to my knowledge, you will not reasonably reach that number unless you only try to grow Pikmin. The only game I didn't play was Hey Pikmin. I don't know really anything about that game. Maybe I did buy it, but I never played it. So maybe someday I will play it. I don't know. Something tells me it's not meant to be a serious Pikmin game. I'm not really too sure where that fits in the timeline. I'm sure it's canon. I'm also sure it's one of those games where it's like, yeah, it's canon, but we really don't care too much. It was just to put a Pikmin game on the fucking console. You know what I mean? I don't think Hey Pikmin's canonicity is going to be, you know, very vital to the series. You know what I mean? I'm sure you'll be just fine if you don't play Hey Pikmin. Okay, we'll leave the blue Pikmin. Yeah, I'm gonna go back with these guys. No point waiting around for one dude. I mean, technically it is, because you can only gain so much, you know? I might need 2 days of this. Yeah. What is Hey Pikmin? It's H-E-Y Pikmin. But basically it was a 3DS title. It was either a 2D or a 2.5D Pikmin game on the 3DS. I don't know, they just made it, they announced it literally out of nowhere, and in my mind I was like, dude, how is a Pikmin game gonna play on the 3DS? And apparently it wasn't that good at all. Like, from what I've heard from a couple of people who did play it, they didn't like it. Because Pikmin is very much a three-dimensional game, as you can clearly see, right? Like, we're clearly in a three-dimensional environment, moving around. That game is apparently like a 2D platformer. I don't know. I didn't really play it, so I can't pass judgment on it. It might be an interesting game. But, yeah, Pikmin just doesn't get a lot of releases. I mean, let's be fair here. They basically have got Pikmin releasing once every, what, 20, or once every 10 years they make a Pikmin game. So, yeah. Very nice. Welcome. Welcome, Devin. They just don't make Pikmin games that often, which is why the Pikmin fan base, you know, they're not as rabid maybe as, like, Star Fox, you know, for a new game, or, you know, what's the other one? F-Zero? We're not that down bad, right? But we are definitely not eating as nicely as Kirby, or even Metroid for a few years was getting a game, like, constantly. Remember that? Remember in 2017 when Metroid Prime 4 got announced and then went on hiatus? Same thing with Bayonetta 3. Look, Bayonetta 3 might not have been a banger game, but at least it came out, you know what I mean? Like, it could have been much worse what happened with Bayonetta 3. I didn't personally like it, but it was at least a game that came out, which is good. Yeah, I'm still hyped for Prime 4. Now, is it great that they had to restart development completely? Not really. Like, obviously that's never optimal, right? From anyone's perspective, because for us, we have to wait longer, and for them, you know, they made an entire version of a game that will probably never see the light of day. But I will at least say, you know, listen, I trust that Retro can make it. I mean, clearly the remaster, which I'm sure had maybe a couple people from the original team, probably did well. So, clearly there's interest in these GameCube titles as well. I'm sure they were probably top of the charts, right? Hopefully. Copium, 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 copium. Please, Lord, let people be interested in Pikmin. But that's the difficult sell, is trying to tell people, like, yeah, you should buy Pikmin 1 and 2. And then they buy it, and if you remember on the Wii U, it would tell you, who is this game made for? Everyone or gamers or, like, hardcore players? Dude, Pikmin 2 is definitely hardcore compared to Pikmin 1 and 3. Like, Pikmin 1 is hard at the end, right? Like, it's not, like, Dark Souls hard, but, you know, it gets challenging, right? Especially since the entire game is on a timer, right? But this game is something else. As a weird individual could probably tell you, this game is this game is definitely the souls of the franchise, for sure. Why'd you run for that? What's going on? No, 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 no. Pick that up. Thank you. I actually like that this almost perfectly respawned right at the exact moment I needed it. So yeah, we'll just waste an extra day getting more. I don't even know if you could petrify the Titan Dweevil. I feel like I tried that in the playthrough and it didn't work. This is a better playthrough by far, by the way. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. That's for you guys to decide. Is this a better playthrough than the one I made 10 years ago for this game? I don't know. Did I make a better playthrough at 18, or am I making a better playthrough at 28? Because that's how old I am, mind you. Yes, that much time has passed. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's awful. What's cool is you could see it's becoming, like, evening now, which I think is really fun. I like that you could see the transition from night to day, and from day to night in reverse. I like that. That's always been a nice little touch in Pikmin. Okay. Wait, hold on. Do you see this? Bro, we killed all these guys. That's what I mean. They just show up. Like, it has nothing to do with the worms at all. Because as you saw, the worms we killed them already. None of them ate any fruit. And then we took them back to the onion. There's no way they would be able to make that cocoon. So I think the cocoon probably has nothing to do with it. I don't know if he says anything about that in particular. But yeah, I don't know. I'd have to read the Picklopedia thing and figure it out. But yeah, Devin, there's tons of games on the Switch, I'm sure, as you know. Like, I'm very surprised by the caliber of Switch games, because I feel like the Switch would have rather easily fallen into the same trap as the Wii, which is just to have a bunch of really bad shovelware on it, pretty much. And that's one of the reasons why I did not buy Wii games, which was a mistake, honestly. It was a mistake for me to not buy games on the Wii when they were new and common. In the same way, now I can't find a copy of Fear. When I used to walk by all the Fear games non-stop every fucking time I would go to GameStop, now I can't find a single copy of Fear 1 and 2. And 3. And any of them, actually. It seems like GameStop is getting ready to stop dealing in Xbox 360 and all the other ones, which is really sad. At least the GameStops that I want to go to. I'd have to take a whole day's trip either up to Harlem or down to the World Trade Center to find a GameStop. Because they closed the one at 34th Street. Or rather, they moved it, rather, to the World Trade Center. So the moral of the story is always spend your money whenever you can. That's the moral of the story. That's not the moral of the story. Okay, well, let's see if we can get one more Ultra Bitter. That would be really good. Oh! Very nice. What is the maximum number you can hold of these, actually? I wonder if it is just 9. Or if I wonder I've gaslit myself into thinking it. I mean, I couldn't imagine needing more than 9, right? So, how many did we use in the Cavern of Chaos? We used, what, 5? We used 3 on the Bulborbs, and then 1 on the Creeping Chrysanthemum. No, I used 2 on the Creeping Chrysanthemum because I misfired it. Something like that. Okay, anyway. Alright, they should all make it, hopefully. There you go. It'll be maybe a little bit faster to have, There you go. That is one thing I will say. I like that in Pikmin 3, they make it very obvious who will or will not make it back to the landing site. Let's let it time out. We have everything we need. Okay, we're back to where we were. Let me actually look it up. Ultra bitter spray. Let's see. It's the purple colored spray. Unlike the ultra spicy, this does not return in Pikmin 3. Okay, yeah. Apparently you can go to 99, unless this is a hacked screenshot. Oh, what the hell? Any enemy that becomes petrified will have its defense changed in some way, such that all Pikmin standard attacks and leader punches cause more or less damage. Purple Pikmin stops and bomb rock damage is not changed. The following table explains how... That's why the segmented Crobster does not take as much damage. He basically gets a defense buff when he's petrified. Are you serious? This is why you have to Google this stuff, man. I never knew this. What the fuck? Louis, are you eating well? When you were a boy, you were quite skinny, so I made you clean your plate. Be sure to cook suspicious food before eating it. Huh. This is why you have to Google some of this stuff. This is obscure as hell. What is the cap for it? Is there even a cap? It's probably 99. Let's see. Each enemy has an individual multiplier setting for how long the petrification timer should last, but it's never given any use, as all of them have this value set to 0.1. Oh, this is unused content. So each enemy originally would have had a timer for how long it would be petrified. And they didn't use it at the end of the day. They just said they're all petrified for how long? Exactly. The enemy is only temporarily immobilized and will eventually break free. Before reaching this point, the enemy begins shaking. 9 seconds. 1 second for the stones to form and 8 for complete encasement. Any enemy that's petrified... Okay. So the beady longlegs, the burrowing snagrit, the Emperor's Bulblacks, the Manet legs takes less damage petrified. Oh my god. Why would they do this to you? It takes only a quarter of the damage it would normally take. The Raging Longlegs, a lot of these you would never petrify anyway, so you would never see this. Oh, shit. Oh my god. The Toady Bloister takes almost no damage. It takes 3% of what damage it would normally take. Okay, I guess we could do one more day of Perplexing Pool. And then we'll end this stream when we dive into the Hole of Heroes. That's exactly what we'll do. I guess since I'm on the wiki, I might as well just look up what the remaining things are, or what the remaining setups are that I should use. So this will probably be a day 18 clear, just because I want to take 2 days to do this. It's no biggie. That's right, this was a speed run. Gone horribly wrong. My brother played a prank on me. His finger can go crooked because of an old basketball injury, and he walked in the room with it crooked and said he needed to go to the hospital. Oh, that's not... That's... I'm that SpongeBob meme where he's reading both sides of the book. That's hilarious. That's terrible. But yeah, I'm glad it's at least not serious. But yeah, you don't really need as many Ultra Spicies, in my opinion. I feel like Ultra Bitters are definitely what makes the game very beatable. So that's why I never really go back. Are these guys alive? Yeah, I should have eaten these guys. Alright, get him. Get him. Bust his ass. I do think these things kill Pikmin, though. Or maybe there's a certain type of them that does it. I have no idea, but I feel like they do. It's my headcanon. And if you don't like it, it's going to be a bad time for you, Buster. I'm actually really excited to go back to playing, what's it called? Engage, actually, believe it or not. I don't think we'll have to wait too long for the next Fire Emblem. At least not like a minor project. It's ironic. I feel like Engage is a minor project, but I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. Okay. All right. And now we wait. I knew I had a friend one time who could bend his finger back like it was rubber. That shit used to weird me out a lot. I'm not sure how he did it. Speaking of that. Uh-oh, who's messaging me? I don't recognize this. Oh, it's a weird individual. Oh, hello. Thank you. I'll add him as a friend. Sure, why not? Hello. I was like, who is this? Oh, it scared me for a second. Alright, there we go. No problem. Alright. I was like, what the fuck? Whenever I get someone's profile picture on Discord I don't know, it always kind of creeps me out for a minute. I'm like, uh-oh, is this another crypto bro trying to get me to pump a coin? You never know, right? So yeah, that'll probably be. I'll set that stream for next week. That final Pikmin 3 stream that I never did and I said I was going to do. I'll set that for next week, right? So let me yeah, here it is. Pikmin 3 Deluxe Part 5. Bruh, where are the streams at? Date September 15th, 2021. And I never went back and made it live. So I'm getting all these 2021 streams out the way, by the way. They're all going bye-bye. We're actually going to do the content now. Which, by the way, thank you to everybody, you know, for showing up, as usual. Listen, I appreciate it. Every single stream, guys. I don't want to take any of it for granted, because you know what? It's good growth for the channel. I do appreciate it. We have seen a lot of growth on the channel in the last, like, couple of months or so. So, you know, weird individual. I think that him and his friend already left, but, you know, it's nice to see new faces. Hopefully, I can convince you guys to subscribe. Pretty much only do one video a day and usually one stream a day. So it's not like when I used to upload a billion videos, because that was just, you didn't have scheduling back then. Scheduling on YouTube and the fact that it's easier to render like 40-minute videos or longer is just really nice. I'll say that. When I was in 2013, when I was making like dozens of videos a day, or not dozens, but like a dozen videos a day, it was definitely a lot more challenging to not produce content, but you know what I mean. It was definitely a lot more easier to just dump everything and maybe space it out, because there was no scheduling, so I'd have to sit there and manually input it, and then it would just go live more or less like right away. I forget when they added scheduling and when I could have started to do it, but once I started to do scheduling, things just became way easier, you know? Oh, forget it. There you go. It's nice. I found that a lot of times you need an external force to push you to finishing and completing stuff. Well, my external force is that, in the way I work, right? And I think I've told this before, and I've told this to Ash. I know she probably forgot because it was like a random offhand comment. But the way I work is that I feel like time is escaping. It's a really weird way to describe it, but it's a feeling like if I get too far behind, I'll never catch up, and it makes me very anxious and nervous. And then the only way that I can resolve it is by, well, doing the thing that makes me, you know, that I'm putting off. So, for example, I know that I have a billion playthroughs I've started this year, and I have finished basically none of them, right? But if I'm not battling my own mental state, like, I know that I just need to get a start on it and just do it, right? Because I feel good when I play games, you know? It was fun playing 16 today, even though I didn't play as much as I wanted. I was kind of waylaid by other real-world stuff. But, you know, it's fun. It makes me feel more, lack of a better word, I guess, at ease. And I know I promise a lot of things, and there's DLCs that I said I would play and stuff, and I have to get to those. And I you know, the only way to do it is to play, right? And there's literally no better time than this summer, because there's only one game release coming out this summer, which is, well, it was 16, and it's, Pikmin 4. That's like the only game I'm really getting and playing this summer is Pikmin 4. I don't think there's anything in August. I mean, obviously right after August is Starfield, right? But you know what I mean, right? Like, there's not really much else to do. So yeah, my external force is ironically kind of internal. It's just that someday we're all gonna die, and to be kind of drastic about it. So I feel like I need to get it done now. I feel like I need to make this playthrough now. I need to get a move on. And also, I'm just tired of just feeling sad and you know, not doing the things I want to do that I know back in the day I would have done these playthroughs a billion times over by now. You know what I mean? Like, it's just time for me to play these games and to beat them. Like, ironically, the lockdown era where I had nearly infinite amounts of free time ended up being the time where I did the least amount of YouTube work because I just wasn't motivated. For a lot of personal reasons, right? There's a lot of, you know, I don't go into my whole life story on stream. But, you know, there's a lot of personal things. And also just, sometimes indolence is just its own reward. You know what I mean? Like, just not doing anything is pretty lit. You know, I don't have any timers or, you know, any schoolwork or anything. It was just, all right, well, nothing to do, so. I really wish I was kind of into Deltarune, but I don't know. I kind of, want to stay away from toxic fan bases, which I am going to kind of emptily accuse the Undertale fan base of being. And also just, it doesn't really interest me too much. I wasn't into the whole Undertale thing. I like that it's based off of, like, Earthbound and shit, but that's about it. You know, it's not really for me. I've seen enough crazy shit on Twitter, and from my friends streaming it, I know I don't want to touch it. But for the people who are looking forward to it, I'm glad it's coming out, right? Like, I could be happy for them. No, nothing wrong with that. Alright, you can have double digits. I guess you do go to 99, huh? Not that there's any, you won't need 99, but I mean, you know, it's nice to, I guess, confirm that they didn't hack that totally, I guess. Okay. I'm definitely not going to be late to Monday's stream, because I definitely want to beat the game, and so in order for me to beat the game, I need to not be late to my own stream. Last week I bought all the DLC for a game I not playing over a year, but buying the DLC made me start playing it. What game was it? Just out of curiosity, as a refresher. It's funny, I never used to use the word refresher, and then my government teacher used to always say, feel free to consult your notes and have a refresher of the information. I had another teacher that also basically said the same thing. If you need to consult your, you know, don't speak gibberish to me, consult your notes and actually give me a proper response. And I you know, he was a really good teacher. Sadly, he's passed away, but he was a really good teacher. I had a lot of good teachers in high school, so that's the crazy thing. In high school, my teachers were either really good or fucking terrible, and there was usually no in-between for any of them. And that's why I learned a lot from the teachers I did. You know, they inspired me, they, you know, they changed my view set on work and education a lot. And then a lot of the teachers I had were just dickheads who were just power abused. And I ranted about one of them in Valhalla, because I was kind of pissed that day, but, you know, things like that. Surviving the Aftermath? Okay, I've never heard of that. But yeah, what's cool, Devin, speaking of doing things, you know, now that, you know, there's motivation to do it, is, what's the game called? Fucking Stranger of Paradise has gotten, like, a whole bunch of people talking about it, because Stranger of Paradise has more action in it than 16, because it's a, you know, it's a Neo game, basically, right? Like, the 16 is not more of a Devil May Cry game. If 16 was Devil May Cry, it would be more actiony than Stranger of Paradise, which is not like a full Neo game and not a full Souls game. But 16's pretty simplistic with its like DMC influences. So people went back and they started talking about how cool Stranger of Paradise is. And in my mind, I'm just like, yep, there it is on time. People saying that the old game that they totally disregarded when it was new is now a great game, because now, you know, they realize that the new game is not like the best thing in the world. And that's not to say 16's bad, it's a very good game, and that's why I would say Stranger of Paradise is a very good game, so. I got into an argument last night with someone. I was of the opinion that Deltarune and Undertale fanbase was more cringe than a lot of fan bases. They were of the opinion they weren't at all. I'll tell you right now, I don't know much about the Deltarune fan base. I know the Undertale fan base might be a little cringe. See, okay, it depends on what you define as cringe. Do they make weird posts? Maybe. Are they, like, doxing people and, like, running them off Twitter? Is that cringe? Yeah, but it's also kind of, like, fucked up beyond, like, a whole, oh, we're just arguing about a video game, you know what I mean? So it really depends on what your definition of cringe is. I'll read that in a second. Just to give my initial input, right? Because, like, remember, the Animal Crossing fan base literally ran someone off the fucking internet because they put space buns on their fucking hair, which makes it extra hilarious that Nintendo obviously is aware of that to some degree, and then they put it in Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. We might not be able to make these back, actually. Hold on. They need to go now. We're not going to be able to get the Ultra Spicies, which is fine. Can you make this back in 10 seconds? I think the president just inherits Louis' music. Yeah, I think he does. I don't think they changed anything else about him. No. Let's see. Is this safe? This should be safe, actually. There you go. Yep. Okay, we have 12 Ultra Spicies, bro. I don't think we'll need any more. I'll be honest with you. That's pretty damn good. This is my experience, and well, that's not my experience. This is what I think. That's not what I... Yeah, so, I mean, like, at that point, you're just arguing who's experienced something. Like, you're not going to have a productive argument. As someone who is prevalent on places like Tumblr and DeviantArt, as well as Rare for time, they make... I mean, then, wouldn't you say that's probably them that they're describing, right? It sounds like they're describing, like, their own fan base a little bit. Like, I'll tell you right now, a lot of the fan bases I would, quote-unquote, be in are probably cringe as shit, too, man. Papa, I'm going to prep school. Mama said that if I don't stay hard, I can't become the best me that I could be. Did I write a nice, proper mail? Do tell, Papa. I remember when we used to write letters in, like, 2nd and 3rd grade. That was a long time ago. Alright, what was I saying again? Wistful Wild. Hopefully they didn't respawn the Gatling Groink. That would be not fun, although we could punch it to death. It doesn't really matter. But, I mean, I don't know. You end up having to deal with a lot of people like that. It's just internet culture. Oh, shit. Hold on. Is he back? Say no? Wait, you break the... What? No! This dude eats the fucking... the bridges? For real? Can you not? I've never... I think this is the only bridge in the game that he can eat. Okay. The Gatling Groink is still dead, luckily. Sorry, I just want to make sure I do this correctly. Okay. So there's 3 creeping chrysanthemums. I say we just do the whole of Heroes first, honestly. This is the impact site. I'm surprised Olimar doesn't remember it. Or maybe he does and he just has no comment. Okay, there's 1 treasure, too. So there's basically 2 treasures over there, 1 eaten by that guy, and then this thing. Okay, so in other words, we're going to do the whole of Heroes. I'll just look up what to do. Specifically, I know when it comes to shipping, that place is hell on earth. Never get between a shipper and their headcanon. That's like one of the biggest things on Twitter right now, is like someone didn't agree with someone's like canon for fucking Spider-Man and they ran her off Twitter. And like, I mean, you could say, well, that's just because Twitter sucks, but that's like, that's Reddit too. That's a lot of places. At least on 4chan, you just, you know, they just call people slurs and they call it a day. And everyone's kind of like equally unimportant, which I think is one of like the beauties of 4chan, is that everybody is like equally worthless. And people will constantly say that 4chan's like this terrible, awful place. Bruh, have you seen Reddit? Especially depending on certain parts of the fucking political spectrum. Yeah, they lift it up by 1. It's insane. There you go. It's beautiful to see. Now, it will take a long time for us to do this, but, you know. I think a weird individual said it was, 3 minutes. So, I believe him. I mean, look how slow this is, compared to how close we are to the objective. Surviving Aftermath is on the Switch. How much power does that thing have? The Switch is pretty powerful for some things, right? It's not going to run a lot of things, but it runs Doom at 720-60, I think? I hope this swooping snitch bug does not come over here. Thank you. Bro, this music is bumping. What the fuck? What the hell was that? Well, I guess it's not that big of a deal. No one's screaming. Oh yeah, no, again, the devs, the actors and things, I'm totally cool with most of them. The only time I'm not cool with people that work on a project are like usually when they try to say, oh, well, we're making it better or something, which is usually very disrespectful to say in general. Like the Cowboy Bebop thing where they're trying to say they made one of the most iconic anime better was just kind of disrespectful. And very clearly it's fucking garbage. And they're aware of it, which is why there will never be another season of it. Okay. Let's see. Oh, apparently Homelander in Call of Duty has eye lasers as part of his finisher. That's hilarious. Alright, what do they say to do for the Hole of Heroes? Since Cavern of Chaos was not that bad. Let's see. All Pikmin types are relevant. Focus on red and purple Pikmin, as this dungeon focuses on combat above other elements. They don't give you exact amounts. The waterlogged sublevel. Oh, this place is a nightmare! Bomb rocks, careening dirigibugs. Oh lord, okay, anyway. Yeah, and then there's it's a bunch of bosses back to back, right? Yeah, something like that. So I don't know, maybe what? They say not to really focus on electricity, so maybe not. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Alright, now we actually have to figure it out. Okay, I'm not gonna go do the other part of this map right now, and the reason why is because I don't want to have to sit through that again. Once a playthrough is good enough for me. So what do you think? Maybe 30 purple Pikmin? 30 purple Pikmin. You think we even need 10? Yeah, sure. Why not? Fuck it. Just to make it a little faster. They say focus on red Pikmin. So I guess we'll take, what, 40? But then we have to take 10 and 10, and that's not really great. And then also we need blue Pikmin as well. 71. What? Oh, we left them over there. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we only take 10 yellows. Yeah, okay. So let's put... let's take 25. No, and then put away another 5. And then we'll take 10 yellows. That should be more than enough. Alright, I'll read that in a second. No, I just want to make sure I get to this really quickly, so that way we... Oh, fuck. Oh! Oh! I mean, if he's gonna ignore me, I'm cool with that too. Fine, I can live life where he... Oh, shit, this is a one-way. Damn. I can live life where he ignores me like that. Basically insta-killed him. What do we have here again? fine. I actually like this big bamboo shoot. This is actually new to this area, which I really think is cool. This is actually one of my favorite... Dude, you cannot be this slow, man. This is exactly why they buffed every Pikmin type to be faster. Because that's kind of insane. Alright, we're going to stop here just for today. Okay, let's see. Long story short, it was a massive mod project started by some really big New Vegas fans. I mean, who isn't? But they hired a lot of people who knew nothing. Then that's it. Then it's over. Why would you make a distinguished fan project like that and hire people who have no fucking idea what they're doing so they can insert their fan... I already have heard this story before. That's the crazy... Oh my god. I've already heard this story 100 times before, but I'll finish it because it's unfair for me to do that. Had no respect for the story, and a lot of the original team left, and the mod itself turned into a super cringe, kink-filled, nonsensical shit. Yeah, isn't that great? They hire a bunch of tourists, and then they wonder why their game pretty much goes to shit. I mean, yeah. I'm not surprised, but I also feel for your loss at the same time. What should be a love letter to a game that is basically a love letter to the Fallout series ends up becoming someone's, like, very weird, like, romantic power fantasy or something. Oh, shit. You know what I mean? Like, nobody wants that besides people who just want power, creative control. They want to take someone else's work and care and use it and turn it into some other crazy, weird shit. Instead of making their own mod, which, again, Bethesda games are known for being modded, they try to basically take someone else's. Shocker. It's all because they invited in people who didn't have respect. There are multiple images that detail this exactly, by the way. I'm sure you've seen them as well. Oh, that's it? Sweet. I'm sure you've seen those images where it's like, okay, well, here's how a fan base grows. First, there's a group of people that like it, and then another person joins, and, you know, it's all good. And then, okay, well, here's the turning point. They invited in a bunch of people who don't care about it, have no interest in it, and just don't know anything about it at all. You know, and then that's where it always changes, right? Is that they try to appeal to a wider audience base, which means now you can't have the cool niche things, you can't have the jokes that appeal to the group of people that used to play it. And, you know, usually you'd say, okay, well, that's a good thing. It's almost never a good thing in actuality, and it usually ends up being a fucking nightmare. We have the antenna bugs. We have a Dorija bug right here. Sorry. Oh, it landed on the other side? God damn it. I didn't realize it could even do that. I genuinely didn't even know it could do that. Okay, what do we have? Nuisances. That's what we have. Is this a treasure? It's an egg. There was a thing where you could make this girl into a slave. Oh, no! What year was this? You probably got fucking Me Too, didn't you? I don't care if it's part of the Fallout lore and it matches the setting. Fuck that. My condolences for your loss, by the way. As you could probably imagine. Wow, you cannot toss them on the balloons, huh? This is fine. Damn, they popped them instantly. Nice. Oh, we're getting a good setup here. We got a good thing going. Alright, I'll read what you post in a second, Viv. Let me get rid of this guy, please. Luckily, when they grab a Pikmin anything that hits them immediately knocks them to the ground, so this is fine. The first Pikmin that touches them immediately causes them to lose their balance. Oh yeah, these guys regenerate, which is interesting. Surviving the Abyss is one of the games I won't play. I don't need underwater survival city builder game with Cthulhu trying to fuck your shit up. It's funny, because I mentioned Eternal Darkness earlier, talking about GameCube games. Eternal Darkness is actually, like, inspired by Lovecraft stuff. But anyway, that's not relevant to what he said. I just remember that it's actually kind of a Cthulhu-style game, basically. Like, these ancient eldritch monsters are, like, battling for control of your world. And all 3 routes are canon as well, which was interesting. It's a very interesting game. Silicon Knights obviously is a very talented studio, and sadly we will never get to see what it actually could have been given more time. Or not, it wasn't unfinished, but you know, with a sequel. Because they were going to make Shadow of the Eternals, and then, I don't know, apparently a whole bunch of weird shit happened with that, and then it's just never going to happen now. Which makes me very sad, actually, because it is a very interesting style of game. You know, it's unique. Alright, well this is going to be very fun. Mike Burnfire? I don't know who Mike Burnfire and Zach are. If they're like YouTubers or something else. I don't know who they are. Very nice, okay. He's a Fallout YouTuber? Oh. Okay. Oh, Dev would know, yeah. Okay, yeah. He's a Fallout YouTuber. You know what? Credit to him. I don't know. I could never be one specific kind of YouTuber. That's just me, though. I got none but love for people who can. I just couldn't, personally. I like too many things, is my problem. As I will frequently say, I like too many games. I like too many people. I just like too many things. Now, where is this fucker? Alright, kill his ass. Thank you. See, it's much easier when you don't have to worry about him jumping away, coming back down. Very nice. Okay, what about over here? Yup. Right here. This one right here, officer. This is the one. Okay, let's go get him. As you can see, the gates in sub-levels don't take that long. There's no reason for them to force it to take longer than... I cannot believe this fucking piece of shit game. I couldn't... I'm angry. I'm angry that even happened. But I'm happier that I'm smarter than the game. Goodbye. No! I was actually really pissed. Okay, when that happened, like 4 or 5 different thoughts went through my head all at once. None of them were good. Not a single one of them was a good, productive thought in my head. I'm killing this up. What the fuck? Hopefully the aliens are invading. Finally, death. Oh, so nice. Never mind, it's just New Yorkers being fucking New Yorkers again, I'm sure. Yeah, word to the wise, don't visit New York. You'll thank me later. You'll thank me never. Something is totally gonna fall when I enter this. I gotta be careful here, man. They do weird shit in this. Okay. Haha, I'm going in. Nope. Okay. Okay, perfect. No. I'm very anal about this. I mean, I know why. I just am. What is it? Oh, it's a gem. Okay. What's gonna happen here? Yep. Okay, so they're booby trapping the honey. What that sound was IRL? I don't know. It could be a manhole cover blowing up 50 feet into the air and crashing down on a carriage of babies. It could be. It's not. It doesn't sound like a gunshot. Listen, you guys ever play GTA 4? GTA 4 is an accurate representation of New York. Not because of what specifically happens in the game, right? But just because of the way New York is portrayed. Liberty City is probably a better place to live than New York. No, I'm fucking around. But you know what I mean. Like, you know, it's just the way that they portray it in GTA 4 is kind of unique. Oh, fuck. All right, let's just take the yellow Pikmin. We're not here to race. I'm here for a fun time. I'm here for a fun time, not a long time. I'm not gonna finish this whole sub-level tonight. In case anyone's wondering, we're not gonna finish this tonight. We're gonna finish it on Monday. I don't like to leave Pikmin unassigned, for lack of a better way of saying it. Oh no, this actually takes a while. Anyway, we'll probably be done after this sub-level then. So yeah, you get that a lot. Trust me. I when I'm recording and sirens are blaring, I naturally block it out. Most people who are, you know, not New Yorkers and don't live in cities, when they hear sirens, that's probably like the highlight of your, not highlight, but you know, that's probably one of the more notable things that happens in your day, right? It's like, oh my God, the police came driving through my street, and you know what I mean? But here in New York, you just get used to it. You get used to it. I don't know. I blot it out mentally. Unless it's really obnoxious or I'm really just like not paying attention to whatever's in front of me. Usually I just block it out mentally. Oh no, that sound was in, that was not in the game. That was in real life. Yes. That's why the first one scared me, because I wasn't expecting it. All right, well we'll stop here, even though this is a pretty easy looking sub level. Oh no! Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here. I don't know if I'm ready for this level of commitment. Maybe we'll get a better one next time. But okay, let me open this up. Open the intro screen. Let's see if I freeze OBS. I did not. Very nice. All right, guys. So what I will do is next time maybe I'll even start a little earlier next time because it's Monday and I do have the free time to do it. I'm trying to think, what else was I gonna say? I will go in Pikmin 3 Deluxe Part 5. I've had this unlisted since September 15th, 2021. You know, it's only now July 2023. I'll set it for Wednesday, and I'll make it public, basically. Wednesday at 9 p.m., give or take. We'll see what happens. And, yeah, I'll bring it back, because I've had it here. It doesn't even have any of the other stuff, right? Oh, shit, yeah, this stream is on both Twitch and YouTube. Well, not anymore. Special thanks to Graphics OG and Adrian's XBL. If you want to support the channel, consider donating. If you like the streams, join the conversation in the Discord. Find me on these websites. I haven't updated this in forever. I'm not going to update a lot about it. There you go. So on Monday, or on next Wednesday, a week from today, we'll probably try to finish up the Pikmin 3, not DLC. Oh, shit. I'm going to move Mario then. When am I going to move Mario to? When am I gonna move Mario? You know what? I'm gonna delay Pokemon Scarlet, and I'm gonna do Mario on Sunday. I'm gonna delay Pokemon Scarlet because as much as I want to play Scarlet, I want to get this Mario stream out of here, so I'm gonna move this to the week after, basically. Okay. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Oh yeah, tomorrow is the finale of BioShock, for anyone who's wondering. So we are finishing BioShock 1. Devin, are you off on Sunday? Really quickly before I end? Because I know, well, tomorrow you'll be free. I guess you'll maybe have a better idea then. But are you off on Sunday? Because if you're off on Sunday, I'd rather maybe start Skyrim as opposed to playing Mario. Okay, you'll know tomorrow. Perfect. So tomorrow we'll decide if we do Mario on Sunday or how that'll work out. Maybe we'll squeeze Mario in on next, not next Monday, but the Monday after next, and then we'll figure out from there. Okay, perfect. I hope you'll finish. Well, we definitely will finish BioShock, right? 3 hours should be enough. I have raid right before that, so if I'm a little bit late, it's because I'm either using the bathroom, getting something to eat, getting something to drink. You know what I mean? It's not an exact science for me to finish, to be here exactly at 9, unless we end raid early, which usually we don't, but we'll see. All right, thank you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Much appreciated. And very nice. I'll put it like this. All right, I won't. I'll let him type. I'll let him cook. Let him cook. It's not gonna be 2 more streams. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's gonna be 1. Okay. Yeah, okay, no problem. All right, you guys. Devin, hope you had a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow. Viv, same thing. And, yeah, it's gonna be good. We're gonna finish up like 2 different playthroughs this week and next week, so very nice. All right. You guys have a good evening, and I will see you later.